You know what? Let me just record what I'm thinking. Welcome to Rebel on Life. I need a haircut. But let's just enjoy life and freedom. Today is Monday, June 25th. Happy Memorial Day. All day, just today. Ultimately, I went ahead on my Verbal Freedom account and deleted all my videos that had to do with Maria Bartiromo because I got a strike. And rightfully so. No hate. What am I looking at? Wasn't I just looking at something? Lampo. I was looking at this.
Action of some sort appears imminent in the Mideast. It's been said before, Trump is running out of patience, and so he is. He posted this: for Iran, the clock is ticking, and they better get moving fast or there won't be anything left of them. Time is of the essence. Ominously, Axios reports that the president will convene a meeting Tuesday in the Situation Room. That's where any military action is followed in real time by the country's most senior leaders. War is conducted from that Situation Room. Trump appears to be telling the Iranians what's coming. It is widely understood that the Iranians always play for time. They are experts at that game. If the president lets them keep procrastinating, it looks like they are winning. And to some degree, they are. The longer the Straits of Hormuz stay closed, the greater the disruption of energy supplies to Europe and Asia. The price of oil moves well above $100 a barrel. The price of gas stays high, about $4.50 a gallon. And that's not helping the president's approval rating. The New York Times Siena poll shows 64% believe going to war with Iran was the wrong decision. If the president decides on a resumption of military action, he's getting advice to act boldly. Take Karg Island, take control of Iran's oil, forcefully open the straits, bring in Israel to help knock out Iran's Revolutionary Guard leadership, use special forces to dig out and remove their uranium. All of that carries risk. The best hope is that Iran's economy is in such dire straits that even its thuggish security forces can't keep control. The fog war makes things unpredictable, but there should be no doubt that Iran's ability to inflict terror around the world is coming to a close. That is a good thing.
Look, I am glad Trump could just push forward, not even looking at the haters or listening to the haters who are just thinking that this is a forever war. I'm sick and tired of us getting scared or being too afraid to do anything because of criticism. How about you doing the right thing based on the fact that it is the right thing to do? Getting rid of terror? Yeah. Only America could do it. So do it.
To open the strait, that would open immediately. So we're going to give this one shot. I'm in no hurry. Ideally, I'd like to see a few people killed as opposed to a lot. We could do it either way. I just wonder whether or not they have the good of the people, because some of the things they're doing to me means they don't have the good of the people. There's a lot of anger now in Iran because people are living so badly. There's a lot of foment that we haven't seen before so much, and we'll see what happens.
Deadline diplomacy. The world awaits the president's next move on Iran, but with talks stalling and Iran's economy reaching a breaking point, a new U.S. offensive is on the table. Welcome to the Big Money Show, everyone. I'm Jackie DeAngelis, along with my co-hosts Taylor Riggs, Lou Bassanese, Brian Brenberg, and with us for the hour, Great Hill Capital Chairman Thomas Hayes. Great to see you. The U.S.-Iran standoff is putting the Middle East on edge. Israel's military remains on high alert as Iran issues a stark new warning to Washington. If fighting resumes, it could trigger a wider war reaching far beyond the region. But despite the financial toll of the president's naval blockade, Iran's demands remain unchanged and unacceptable. The White House is keeping the heat on, framing this as a once-in-a-generation opportunity.
Well, I mean, I'm saying 2 or 3 days, maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something, maybe early next week, a limited period of time. Because we can't let them have a nuclear weapon. If they had a nuclear weapon, they would start with Israel. They would blow it up, and they would blow it up fast, but they'd blow it up.
And he has said, the president, time and time again, he will not allow Iran to have a nuclear weapon. Now, the first soundbite that we played from the president as we came into this was before he got on Air Force One earlier today. He went to the Coast Guard Academy graduation in New London, Connecticut. He's speaking there now. He made some comments that actually moved markets, so I want to share them with you. He said that we were in final stages of talks with Iran. And he also said that basically everything in Iran is completely gone. The Navy, everything diminished. And the question would be, would we go in to finish it up? Would they sign a document? Let's see what happens. And you saw stocks spike on this and yields go up as well.
Yeah, yields came in, stocks went up, oil went down. This is what the market's been looking for. And everyone's been worried about rate hikes now at the end of the year in December. This was temporary. President Trump told us as soon as this Iran thing is solved, gas is going to drop like a rock. Guess what else is dropping like a rock? Yields are going to drop like a rock. And guess what? Inflation expectations are going to drop like a rock. And then what hasn't worked for the last 4 or 5 weeks, which is every other stock but tech and semiconductors is going to get bid like crazy. And the dividend pairs are going to get bid. And the defensives are going to get bid. And the cyclicals are going to get bid. So if there's follow through on this and this is real and they are in the final stages, or if he takes action over the weekend after the market closed on Friday, as he implied, you're going to see a different regime in the market in coming months than you've seen in the last month. That's for sure.
Okay, so we've got a chart right now of the Dow Industrials up almost 500 points. Can we cycle through the 10-year and the 30-year? Because we've been talking about these yields moving higher, which have dropped on this news. That might mean restored confidence in the United States. We'll put it that way, along with investors buying stocks as well. So the 10-year Treasury is down 8 basis points. Taylor, is that enough for you?
It's enough to get me excited, but we're just reversing the gains that we had yesterday. So yields went up 8, 9, 10 basis points yesterday. So we're just coming back there. So I don't want to say I don't believe it, but I think what concerns me, and Brian's rolling his eyes
I'm not
already.
rolling my eyes. I'm
I
stretching
know.
my neck.
We're just going to mention the 30-year a few more times today, all right?
For this.
All right, let me move on and just browse the internet because seriously, my name is Noel. Here I am living in my retirement. All right, my conclusion to life. I only got a few more years left because when you're dealing with a disability that nobody knows what's going to happen next, boy, then you got to live it up. And the future becomes now. Forget saving for the future. This is the future. I'm 46. About to turn 47 this year in a few months, like 2 months, June, July. Yeah, 2 months. Fine, I'll go get a haircut today. So let me live my retirement. Welcome to the show. I'm trying to build the show because I'm trying to talk. Talking is not for everybody. You know? How to express yourself. What are those words? Diligently or articulately. Takes skills. It's not overnight. Let me just browse my internet. Like, first video here. Cameron.
Best rapper in a movie is an acting.
Best acting in a movie by a rapper. Ice Cube, Barbershop.
No, you guys are not hearing me. I took the shop over 2 years ago. I didn't know what I had. I was
Barbershop.
Who drank my apple juice?
Oh, Terry. Stop cussing. This ain't Def Comedy Jam.
LL Cool J. Deliver us from evil.
This dude got dog.
I'm not gonna let that slide. If I hear something going on, I'm gonna handle it.
It's going down. Big Tig, BET 103.5 to beat my.
Quick set.
What's poppin', everybody? Just want to say thank you to everybody who helped me out on the movie. Makai, Fife, Wood Harris,
My man Dame Dash, who made it happen. My man Jim Jones, who stuck by me, entire Diplomat family. Freaky Zeke, happy birthday, you know what I'm saying? And Charles Stone, you know what I mean? Holla at your boy. Harlem, you already know what it is, Dipset.
You already know what it is. Cameron, Dipset. The hell is talking about?
I don't do this.
This is me on vacation with my good friend Brett Ratner.
That's a good shot. Look at that.
Now I'm not trying to be rude.
To the music playing.
Like the water drum. It's the freaking weekend, baby. I'm about to have you some fun.
Our guest today is Charles Antoine Binet, CEO of Data One, the company behind some of the world's most advanced AI factories, including a 300 megawatt facility in New Jersey built in partnership with Nebius. AI is the largest supercycle the world has ever witnessed, and the single constraint on how fast it unfolds is the speed at which capacity can come online. If there's anyone who truly understands the bottlenecks, challenges, and qualities required to build a world-class AI factory, it's Charles. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you very much, guys.
Charles, we wanted to start with a reality check. According to Reuters, up to 50% of US data centers are delayed or canceled. Does that match what?
I'll only talk about our own experience here because I think this is the most relevant, right? So I can tell you that we have some very large support locally and at the same time some opposition. I need to be blunt and truthful. So of course, like we can see a lot of fear and a lot of questioning when it relates to AI data centers right now because people.
Yeah, let me take a look at this.
Other news for you this morning out of our nation's capital. Secret Service agents on Saturday shot and killed a person that the agency said approached a security checkpoint near the White House and fired at them. Of course, this comes weeks after the White House Correspondents' Dinner shooting. Reporters and Trump administration officials where they had to duck for cover as shots rang out. So let's get the very latest on what happened this weekend outside the White House from Reed Binion.
At 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest.
Emergency crews responding after gunshots rang out near the White House over the weekend. It happened just before 6 p.m. Eastern on Saturday.
EMS 7, Medic 1, respond for shooting at 17th Street and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest.
According to a Secret Service spokesperson, an individual approached a checkpoint just outside the White House complex and opened fire on officers. Secret Service agents returned fire and hit the suspect, who was hospitalized and later died. A law enforcement official said a bystander struck by gunfire in the incident was in critical condition. It's not clear if the bystander was hit by the suspect's initial shots or during the subsequent exchange of gunfire. No Secret Service agents were injured. President Donald Trump was in the White House as the shooting was unfolding nearby.
There are heavily armed White House police there around the corner in the driveway. There's not.
I am going to go buy me some oatmeal. Why? It just hit me. I want some oatmeal.
A shot that you could fire towards the residents from 17th and Pennsylvania Avenue.
Still, the action to secure the White House was swift. The Secret Service initially put the White House complex on lockdown and rushed reporters on the North Lawn into the White House briefing room where they sheltered in place. The lockdown was lifted after about 40 minutes. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
40 minutes of fear. Nobody move. All right, I should go buy breakfast. How much money do I have left? Let me double check my bank account because everything is contingent on the fact that I have money. Because if there's no money, then there's no food. Let's keep it real. I got $50 left. No, I don't. Because my insurance is 140. So if you take 250 minus 140, right? But let's round it up. Let's say 250 take away 150 to make it easy. How much is it? So I have $100 left. Life is hard. Damn, I'm broke. Oh, there. Hay un bajo mierda ahí. Right. Hitmaker says Drake should not address Kendrick Lamar. Nice, man. Why not? TMT. Y esta lluvia. Pues en serio, la lluvia. It is raining hell outside. But you know what? We're not going to give up. Let me go get breakfast. Look, a lot of times I think about what should I be talking about when I go and make a video. When this is the final chapter. The final chapter. And it is what it is. Life keeps moving on. Nobody really cares. So let me go take a look. Oh, I ordered some stuff from Amazon. Did I get it? Let me check. Did I get it? You know what's one of the problems with a lot of people that they live for others? Oh, me llegó una vaina ahí. El control de la... Ah, no, fue la filtradora que me llegó. My shaving machine just came in. Damn it, my shaving machine just came in. $60% of the times it works every time. Should I go buy breakfast? You have a great oatmeal at McDonald's. So I should just go. But I only have $100 left, right? And the $100 got to get me to Wednesday. And today is Monday. So if I could spend at least 25 today, 25 tomorrow, I should be good. All right. Let's go grab McDonald's oatmeal. With that said, peace. Mira, tú me vas a ayudar, ¿eh? Llega el carro. All right. I'm gonna come back. Let me try to give a compliment to the lady working at McDonald's. I feel stuffed. I really do.
Mira.
Ah, esa es la máquina de afeitar.
Tú no le vas a comprar a nadie ni nada, pues tú no la viste.
Esta es con cara y es más buena. A prueba de agua. A prueba de todo. Y mira, es de oro. ¡Oh, Dios! Tú estás hablando como un tipo rico y tú me estás hablando de la nina. ¿Sabes lo que cuesta esta vaina? Mira, es de oro. La envidia es fuerte. La envidia de verdad. Pero I'm not going to think about that. I got myself a shaver. Top of the line. $3,000 shaver. I'm lying about that because it sounds good, but yeah. Broke up with Griffin. What? All right, you know what? I'll be back. With that said, or should I let this play? Peace.